Hello there, hope you're doing well. In this video, I will be going over my personal top 5 reasons why I think you should pull for Yoimiya. Now there has been a lot of discussion and frankly divide among the Genshin community about this character. Some people really like her, and some people are planning to skip her. And in the video, I'll be sharing reasons why you may want to pull for her if you are undecided. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. Number 1, she is a 5-star normal attack pyro infusion character. So her gameplay can be really fun for those who like normal attacking with bow characters. The animations look fluid and awesome when she attacks, and she shoots fireworks at her enemies which look amazing in game, not to mention her doing a bunch of backflips all over the battlefield. Number 2, her design and personality are incredible. She honestly looks amazing. I love her hair, her style, and her story quest really makes her personality shine. I won't get into any spoilers, but I definitely recommend playing through the story quest if you have not done so already. Number 3, she does extremely well in an overload team. She will be the best pyro character by far for proccing overload. A combination of Beidou, Fischl, Bennett, Raiden, Venti, Sucrose, and Kazuha will be a very solid team for her. You can choose a combination of these characters. I just recommend that you have Electro for proccing the overload and one Anemo to group up the enemies. Now, I'll fully admit that overload isn't in the best spot meta-wise at the moment because of the low damage compared to Vaporize and Melt, and the fact that it knocks away enemies, which can be really annoying for keeping DPS uptime. However, it can still do decent damage against enemies grouped up by an Anemo character and against enemies that don't get knocked back by the reaction, such as the samurai enemies in Inazuma. And there's also a chance that Electro reactions get buffed in the future. Now this is by no means a guarantee, but Electro reactions are generally weak at the moment, and we have past evidence that they are willing to buff elemental reactions and elements that are weak, like the Geo Resonance buff and the recent Anemo changes to Elemental Mastery. So in the future, if Overload becomes strong, Yoimiya will be in a great spot to take advantage of the buffs. Number 4, she will be really easy to play. She can be really great to use since she's a ranged character that relies on normal attacks that auto-lock onto enemies. And this would be perfect for mobile users and for farming in the open world and doing your commissions. You don't have to run around chasing annoying hilly churls while doing your dailies. Here's a quick example rotation for Yoimiya. We're going to use Amber here because Yoimiya is not out and I can't test her in this domain unfortunately yet. So sample rotation would be to drop Bennett Burst, to drop Venti Burst, to drop Fischl, then followed by Yoimiya's Q, and then Yoimiya's E, and then normal attack to blow everyone up inside Venti's Burst, overload blocking, Yoimiya Burst. It'll be a really good AoE combo, and it will help solve some of her lack of AoE that's not there in her kit. And against lower HP enemies, just use Fischl's E, and then followed by Yoimiya's E's, and then pew pew everything when you're facing overworld mobs that don't have a lot of HP. Number 5, she will be a great pyro enabler. So Yoimiya can apply pyro extremely often to enemies that she attacks. This is similar to what Klee can do, except Yoimiya can do it at a much greater range. And this will make her similar to Childe, who can attack and apply Hydro quickly with his elemental skill attacks. This is not super relevant right now with Overload not being meta, but it may be more relevant in the future if they release Cryo off-field DPS, similar to Zhongling or Jingqiu, except they're Cryo. She will be able to help these cryo characters by applying pyro extremely often, so the cryo characters can reverse melt their damage. And if we have someone like Xiangling, at least in the future, who is cryo, Yoimiya is going to make that character do tons of damage, similar to what Child is doing with Xiangling right now. In conclusion, I think Yoimiya will be a solid character overall and will be a great use of your Primogems if you like her. However, she may not be the most meta unit on release, and may not be so for a while until we get more cryo off-field damage dealers or potential electro and overload buffs in the future. And please keep this in mind if you care about the meta before pulling her. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more Genshin Impact related content. Until next time, take care.